Tuesday morning, Psalm 46 through 63, Part B, Psalm 55 through 63. Psalm 55, Psalm 56. Have pity on me, O Lord, because a person trampled me down the whole day. Making war, he afflicted me. My enemies trampled me the whole day. From the arrogance of the day, for many are those who are fighting against me. I shall be frightened, but I will hope upon you. In God I will praise my words the whole day. In God I place my hope, I will not fear. What will mere flesh do to me? The whole day they were abhorring my words, and all their thoughts are against me for evil. They will dwell beside and will hide my heel. They will keep watch just as I waited upon my soul. For nothing you will save them. In wrath you will bring down, O peoples, O God. My life I proclaim to you. You set my tears before you, even as near promise. My enemies will turn around backwards in whichever day I call upon you. Behold, I knew that you are my God. To God I will praise with a speech. To God I will praise with a word. Upon God I place my hope. I will not fear what a person will do to me. In me, O God, are the vows that I will render of praise, because you rescued my soul from death and my feet from slipping, that I would be well-pleasing before God in the light of the living. Psalm 56, Psalm 57. Have pity on me, O God. Have mercy upon me, because in you my soul has trusted. In the shadow of your wings I will hope until evil passes by. I will cry aloud to God Most High, the God who does good for me. He dispatched from heaven and saved me. He gave for reproach those who trampled me down. God dispatched his mercy and his truth. And he rescued my soul from the midst of lions. I fell asleep troubled. The sons of men, their teeth are a weapon and arrows, and their tongue is a sharp sword. Be lifted high over heavens, O God, and may your glory be over all the earth. They prepared a trap for my feet, and they bent down my soul. They dug a hole before my face and fell into it. My heart is ready, O God, my heart is ready. I will sing and sing psalms. Awake, O my glory, awake, harp and lyre. I will awake at dawn. I will give thanks to you among the peoples, O Lord, and I will sing psalms to you among the nations, because your mercy was magnified under the heavens and your truth under the clouds. Be lifted up over the heavens, O God, and your glory over all the earth. Psalm 57, Psalm 58. If truly then you speak righteousness, judge upright things, O Son of Men. For even in your heart you perform lawless acts, and the earth your hands plot wrongdoing. Sinners alienated from the womb, and they are led astray from the womb. They speak falsehood. Their rage is according to the likeness of the serpent, as a deaf adder also stopping up its ears, which do not hear the voice of those singing chants, and the magician using enchantments with skill. God broke their teeth in their mouth, and the Lord crushed together their molars of the lions. They will be set to naught as water going through, and he will stretch his bow until they stumble. As beeswax melting, they will be removed. A fire has fallen, and they did not see the sun. Before your brambles notice the thorn, he will devour you as alive in the wrath. The righteous will be delighted when he sees the vengeance of the ungodly, and he will wash his hands in the blood of the sinner. And the person will say, surely then there is fruit for the righteous one. Therefore God is judging them in the earth. Psalm 58, Psalm 59. Deliver me from my enemies, O God, and redeem me from those who rise up against me. Rescue me from those who work lawlessness, and save me from men of bloodshed. Because, behold, they hunted my soul. Strong men lay hold upon me. Nor was it my lawlessness, nor was it my sin, O Lord. Without my lawlessness they ran, and I went directly. Rise up to meet me and see. And you, O Lord, the God of mighty powers, the God of Israel, pay attention to visit all the nations. Do not have pity upon all who are working lawlessness. They will return in the evening, and they will be hungry as a dog, and they will encircle the city. Behold, they speak in their mouth, and the sword is in their lips, for they think, who has heard? And you, O Lord, will laugh at them. You will scorn at the nations. My strength I will keep with you, because you, O God, are my helper. My God, his mercy will come near me. My God will show me victory to my enemies. Do not kill them, lest they forget your law. Scatter them in your strength and bring them down, O Lord, my protector. Because of the sin of their mouth and the word of their lips, let them be captured in their arrogance. By then their cursing and lying they will be announced as destruction and the wrath of destruction, and they shall not be. They will know the God of Jacob is the Lord over all the earth. They will return in the evening, and they will be hungry as a dog, and they will encircle the city. They will be scattered to eat abroad, but if they are satisfied, also they will murmur. But I will sing to your strength, and I will rejoice greatly in the morning by your mercy, for you are my helper, and a place of refuge in the day of my affliction. My helper, to you I will sing psalms, O my God, because, O my helper, you are my God, my mercy. Psalm 59, Psalm 60. O God, you rejected us and destroyed us. You were angered, and yet you had pity on us. You trembled the earth and confounded it. Heal the wounds of it, because they are afflicted. You showed difficulties to your people. You gave us to drink wine of bewilderment. You gave a sign to those who are fearing you, to flee before the bow, so that your beloved would be rescued, saved by your right hand, and hear me. God spoke in his holy place. I will rejoice exceedingly to divide Shechem, and I will measure the valley of the tents. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine, and Ephraim is the strength of my head. Judah is my king. Moab is the cauldron of my hope. Over Edom I will stretch out my shoe. Foreigners were placed under me. Who will lead me into the city of siege? Who will guide me into Edom? Are you not the God who rejected us, and will you not come out, O God, with our armies? Give us help from affliction and the vain salvation of humanity. But with God we will do mightily, and he will set us to naught those who afflict us. Psalm 60, Psalm 61. Hear my entreaty, pay attention to my prayer. From the ends of the earth I cried aloud to you, and my heart was in anguish. You lifted me upon a rock, and you guided me because you were my hope, a tower of strength from before the enemy. I will dwell in your tent forever. I will be covered in the protection of your wings. For you, O God, heard my prayer, and you gave me an inheritance to those who fear your name. You will add days upon days to the king, and his years from generation to generation. He will remain forever before God, his mercy and truth, who will seek them out. Thus I will sing psalms to your name forever and ever, so that I can render my vows day by day. Psalm 61, Psalm 62. Will not my soul be obedient to God, for my deliverance is from him? For indeed he is my God, my Savior, my helper. Never ever will I be shaken too greatly. How long will you assail against a person, you murderer of all of you, like a bent wall and a pushed fence? However, they deliberated to reject my honor. They ran in thirst. With their mouths they blessed, but with their heart they call down curses. However, obey God, O my soul, for from him is my hope. For he is my God and my Savior, my helper. Never ever will I flee. In God is my deliverance, and my glory is the God of my help, and my hope is in God. Place your hope in him, all you gathering of the people. Pour out before him your hearts. God is our helper. However vain are the sons of men, false in scales are the sons of men to do wrong. They are vainly the same. Do not hope in wrongdoing and in booty. Do not yearn after wealth. If it overflows, do not hand over the heart. Once God spoke, I heard these two things, that strength is God's, and in you, O Lord, is mercy, because you will repay to each one according to his works. Psalm 62, Psalm 63. O God, to you I rise early. My soul thirsts for you. How often my flesh longs for you in the desolate and inaccessible and waterless earth. Thus I appeared to you in the holy place, to see your might and your glory. For better is your mercy than life. My lips will praise you. Thus I will bless you with my life, and in your name I will raise up my hands. As with tallow and fatness, let my soul be satisfied, and my lips with great joy will praise your name. If I was remembering you in my bed, in the dawn I was meditating on you. For you are my helper, and in the shelter of your wings I will rejoice greatly. My soul clung after you, your right hand helped me, but they sought my soul in vain. They will enter into the lowest parts of the earth, and they will be handed over to the hands of the sword. Portions for a fox they will be, but the king will be delighted in God. Everyone who swears in him will be praised, because the mouths of those speaking unjust things were stopped. Psalm 63, Psalm 64. Hear my prayer, O God, when I pray to you. From the fear of the enemy deliver my soul. who sharpened as a sword their tongues, and they stretched their bows as a cruel deed to strike down the blameless with arrows in hidden places. Suddenly they will strike him, and they will not fear. They strengthened themselves with an evil word, and they set out in detail to hide snares. They said, who will see them? They searched out lawlessness. They failed searching with an inquiry. A person will come, and the heart is deep, and God will be raised up. Their blows became an arrow of infants, and their tongues disdained him. All those who were beholding them were troubled, and every person feared, and they reported the works of God, and they understood his deeds. The righteous one will be delighted in the Lord, and he will hope in him, and all the upright in heart will be praised.